Advertisement. Police are continuing to search for a driver behind the hit-and-run accident in Long Island, New York that killed Nicki Minaj's father last Friday. He was 64. Minaj, 38, who has yet to speak publicly following her dad's death, had been open about the strained relationship she and her mother Carol had with the rapper's father Robert Minaj. She detailed abuse toward her mother and his addiction to drugs. Get push notifications with news, feed following yell. Get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notification. When I first came to America, she told Rolling Stone in 2010, I would go in my room and kneel down at the foot of my bed and pray that God would make me rich so that I could take care of my mother. Because I always felt like if I took care of my mother wouldn't have to stay with my father, and he was the one, at that time, that was bringing it. We didn't want him around at all, and so I always felt like being rich would cure everything, and that was always what drove me. The singer recalled that there would be lots of strings and holes punched into the walls in anger during her childhood. She told her, I was disappointed in my father. I just wanted him to be daddy and be the happy person that I remembered, and I was afraid, very afraid, that something would happen to my mother. She said, I had nightmares about it. One time, Minaj even burnt the house down. My mother was in the house and she had to run out. We were young, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. We saw just smoke, she told Wendy Williams on her. Minaj told TMZ in 2012 that Minaj's stories were exaggerated, according to several. In a previous interview with The Sun, she also said she feared that her dad would kill. Nicki Minaj shares new photos of her son as she thanks newborn for choosing me to be your mama. All of my young and teenage early years we lived in fear that my mother would be killed by my father. It was ridiculous, she told the outlet, according to Huffington Post. It was very tough emotionally for me to have a parent who was an alcoholic and a drug addict. My father was violent, physically and verbally. She also told ABC's Nightline that she once wanted to kill him. On Minaj's song Autobiography, which was part of her 2008 mixtape Sucka Free, the singer opens up about her troubled daddy was a crack fiend, 2 in the morning / had us running down the block like a track team / when you burnt the house down and my mother was in it / how could I forget it? The pain is infinite / she's my queen and I ain't even British. Later in the song, she raps about hate nightmares of you killing my mother, the reason that I sleep with my head under the covers, she raps. And they should have thrown the book at you, cause I hate you so much that it burned when I look. Years later, however, it seemed like the two reconciled and that Minaj went to rehab. He went to rehab and cleaned himself up. Eventually, my parents started going to church a lot, and he got saved and started changing his life, she told The Guardian. And has away from drugs now. He doesn't instill fear in people anymore. On what she learned about seeing her parents' tumultuous relationship, she said, I vowed that I'd never allow any man to control me or to be an alcoholic or anything like that around me, because I don't want my children. In 2015, she even wrote a tribute to her dad on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I love you. She wrote on Insta, and happy Father's Day to all of you great dads out there. You are appreciated. Tupac voice, kissing face. Neither Minaj nor her mother Carol have commented on Mary's death.